A wonderful evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It is day 10 of Circuit Breaker. How have you been doing? Have you found yourself becoming more productive, or have you found yourself or found the day gone by very fast without much accomplishment? In times of crisis, even if we are going through the latter group, you should not feel guilty, as we are sort of in a surviving mode, staying indoors to fight a common enemy, which is the coronavirus together. I know many friends have become more active and doing workouts every day at home, and some even started cooking something new every day. On the other hand, some people, like me, found ourselves sitting more than ever on our chairs, even on our bed the whole day as we work from home. With a decrease in physical activity, we are bound to slowly but surely grow fatter and gain weight. Why is that so? This is because, according to the mass and energy balance, net weight gain or net weight loss equals to calories consumed minus calories burned. Calories consumed is of course dependent on the food we take, while calories burned depends on two things. Firstly, our resting metabolism, which includes breathing, thinking, food digestion, and even sleeping. Secondly, is our physical activity such as walking, cooking, exercising, and even standing in a crowded public transport on the way to work, which was once a familiar thing to most of us. To illustrate this better, here are three balances. The first one tells us that if calories burnt and consumed are the same, our weight remains constant. And if calories consumed is more than the calories burned, we gain weight. And if calories burned is more than consumed, we get weight loss. Assuming we are here during the pre-circuit breaker period, if food intake now remains the same, but our physical activity decreases, we come to the second one. So today, I will be introducing a slight tweak in our circuit breaker lifestyle and help you maintain your weight. Today, I will be introducing a form of diet which can be implemented quite effortlessly into our current lifestyle, which not only saves time, it also saves money. This diet is called intermittent fasting. I will be introducing the framework of intermittent fasting, the whys in terms of benefits, and the hows in terms of implementation. In fact, most of us have been fasting when we sleep for about 6 to 8 hours daily. So what we are going to do here is to extend these fasting periods even longer, as intermittent fasting is a diet where we have a shorter window to eat, which lasts about 8 hours, and the rest of the time we fast. So, why should you adopt this diet? There are quite a few benefits for intermittent fasting. The first one is, of course, weight loss. There are two reasons how intermittent fasting helps with this. Firstly, due to the reduction in food consumption as the window of eating decreases, and secondly, due to the changes in our hormones level. Fasting increases our metabolic rate, which increases fat burning process called lipolysis. This results in an increase of fat burning rate, which also results in more calories being burned. Furthermore, recent studies show that people who practice intermittent fasting can lose up to 7% around their waistline, indicating that a significant loss of harmful belly fat has occurred. Intermittent fasting also improves our health in many ways. Here is an image extracted from Matheson et al.'s research. With the changes in hormones, this leads to the next benefit, which is the reduce in diabetic risk due to improved insulin sensitivity and reduction in insulin levels within the blood. Other benefits include improved heart health by the decrease in blood pressure and decreasing resting heart rate, thus reduces stress on our heart. We also have enhanced brain health, for example, by maintaining the synaptic plasticity, which is important for brain functions in terms of memory, stimulus activity, and the ability to learn. Inflammation reduction, which is important as various chronic diseases begin with an inflammation. And finally, we have enhanced autophagy, which is the body's way of removing all the damaged cells in order to regenerate new ones and healthier cells. So, in essence, intermittent fasting not only helps with weight loss, it also helps with various goodness to our overall health. So now I have given you the whys. Let me share with you the hows, like how to implement intermittent fasting into our circuit breaker life. As mentioned earlier, the key change is the shrinkage of the eating window to 8 hours. So before the circuit breaker, my normal schedule would go like this. Wake up at 6:30 a.m., have breakfast at 7, dinner at 7:30, and supper at 11 p.m. This creates a window of eating period of 13 hours. But due to circuit breaker, for those who have the privilege to stay at home, work from home, we can wake up later. But to add in intermittent fasting and to further increase your slumber time, I would suggest that you skip breakfast and make lunch your first meal instead. This not only saves you eating time, it also helps you to save money as you have skipped one meal. This will of course not be easy as you definitely feel hungry before your usual lunchtime. This is a very normal feeling at the beginning, and I hope you won't feel discouraged at the start. Instead, bring your lunchtime or brunch earlier. Then, slowly tighten your eating window every day until you reach the 8-hour window period. If you feel hungry between meals, feel free to snack. You may even select any time to start your 8-hour eating window as long as you feel comfortable with it. And then you stick to the same period every day. But of course, do continue to have a balanced diet consisting of proteins and lots of vegetables and fruits to get all the nutrients required to fuel our body. The best time to try out intermittent fasting is now, especially during the circuit breaker period. So, why not try intermittent fasting diet tomorrow? Thank you everyone and wishing you good health and stay safe. Back to you, TME.
Thank you.